side to this ability wheel is the character points, and you can level these up with a certain amounts of points, and they do different things. Totally did not mean to buy that. Oh well. Let's see, what did I even get from that? Okay. Okay.
Is that part of your leech?
It's part of my drone.
Okay. Yeah, so I went with healing, he's going with DPS, but I've also heard that is it chaos?
I'm not sure.
Shotguns and hammers I know are tank, but I think that you can tank with any of them. It's just when you're tanking with the DPS, you have to go like solid DPS, or I mean solid health and DPS. So you just have to build your health really. So anybody can really tank, but it's just way harder if you use one of the DPS specs. So shotguns, because you do a lot of AoE. So I've seen a lot of shotgun / hammer people, because the hammer gives you good knockdowns and AoE threat, and the shotgun is just AoE DPS straight, and so that's all converted into threat.
But have you ever played EVE Online? Because it's the skills are set up in a very, very, very similar way.
Yeah.
It minus the whole static time requirement in EVE.
Oh, he hasn't played it. Okay.
Okay.
And it's really, really basic. This game, the way, like, with your spec, can you show him your items, Alex, and zoom in real quick to your character, real close to your character so it gets big? Right, and mouse over your an item. So, Alex, mouse over your dice there. Okay, so the dice, there's only 3 things that modify your character. Well, really 4. You have heal rating, which increases your healing. You have health, and then you have deflect, which is for tanks, and you have critical strike rating, which is for DPS. And I think there's an attack rating too, isn't there?
Yes.
I believe there is. So it's not like you don't want to just it's not like another game where you would stack strength if you want to be a warrior, DPS or whatever. It's like if you're a DPS, it doesn't matter whether you're a blood DPS or a assault rifle DPS, you always want attack power and critical strike rating. But if you're a healer, you always want heal rating. If you're a tank, you always want deflect or health. You want to either stack deflect or health. And I think usually it's the big health that you want to go for in this game, because I was reading on the forums that all of the later game stuff is extremely spiky, and so you get hit like crazy. Even if you have high deflect, it's still like brutally hard on the healers. And I think that's really the healers' fault, not necessarily the tanks, because it's really hard to get used to this healing. It's kind of like what was that MMO I was playing where the heals were weird?
Rift?
No, Rift is freakishly easy for healing.
Star Trek Online?
No, man, I can't remember for the life of me which MMO it was, but the healing was just really, really hard.
The Lady Margaret was a traumatic experience.
Are you talking to him for the quest?
They were changed men.
Let me think about. I'm going to think about it real quick, and then I'll tell you which one that was. I can't remember.
Their return. In my office, there are detailed transcripts of our sessions. I'm afraid it all happened so fast that day there was no time to pack. I hope they may shed some light on what happened out there.
A trial for
the secret world.
Oh.
Yeah, it really would be nice. It's fairly uncommon, pretty much the week of launch, to have a free trial. But did we at least answer part of your question in our extremely long talk about everything involving spec and weapons and stuff in the game.
Alright, come here. You can sit in my lap. Oh, she's not running over here. Okay. Meow, meow, meow.
Man, another solo instance.
Don't you hate that?
Lukewarm. Maybe it was Dungeons and Dragons Online.
Yeah, that was hard, but it wasn't Dungeons and Dragons. I can't remember which one it is. It's really kind of irritating me.
Dungeons and Dragons Online is actually a pretty fun MMO.
Yeah, I loved Dungeons and Dragons playing the actual board game when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's night Helen and I met under the fireworks set to my favorite composer. Is what the caption on the photo says.
Okay.
Using the computer.
One. Okay, help. Wait. Help? Maybe? Input command. Okay, case database. 1. Password. Hint.
Music of the season.
Hint for alternative password. It's Vivici. How do you spell his name?
Hold on.
Vivi. Wait, V-I. Oh, just a little bit of backstory. I am a classical musician, by the way, and Music of the Seasons. He wrote. I think he wrote that right in 1723. It's a Vivici piece, or Vivici. How do you spell his name? Vivici. Oh, come on.
Any of you guys know? V-I-V-A-L.
Oh, Vivaldi, that's who it is. Not Vivici, I'm retarded.
Ooh, deviant teenager case. I want to read. Regarding patient Danny, and not going to try his last name. Referral, Mr. Rosen. Reason for referral. Deviant behavior including voyeurism and graffiti. Method. Helen thought that this assessment would be the best way to stop Mr. Rosen from pressing charges. It was pretty funny. The YouTube clip of Rosen in his underwear watering roses. Diagnosis. Danny is a fine, healthy young man. His sense of humor might make him some enemies. Referral. They came to me after the Lady Margaret limped back into harbor. All of them needed help, so I arranged separate interviews. Diagnosis. It's too early to tell, but something clearly happened on that ship. Derek suffers from severe headaches and keen sense of paranoia. The similarities with Joe Slater and Lawrence Creed are alarming. It seems the symptoms develop at uneven rates, but I fear everyone on the boat might be affected with this, whatever it is.
Creepy.
Second consultation with Lawrence today. The headaches are getting worse to the point where he can no longer function normally. The paranoia has not abated, and he has developed a new symptom, night terrors.
I had night terrors when I was a kid.
Antidepressant, but if his development for anything is like Joe's, I fear he will only get worse. And now to Joe's. I saw Joe again today. This was the 4th consultation and I'm at a loss. He was barely coherent, his left leg twitched, and he obsessively scratched his right arm. Paranoia has developed into severe delusions. Consulted with Hartman in New York, who suggested the symptoms are most likely signs of schizophrenia, which echo my earlier diagnosis. With others from the boat presenting similar symptoms, however, and the patient's lack of response to medication, I fear this might be something environmental. Oof, creepy.
Alright, that's cool. So, we have to find them now, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm leaving the room.
Ditto. Can we meet, is it the, deviant teen person that we can meet in the skate park? Because that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah. I assume he means the deviant teen.
I'm assuming so as well. Awesome. Yeah. To the skate park.
Let's make sure that... Okay. Okay. I'm lagging really bad again for some reason. It's been weird today.
I hate the 7.1 surround sound. I heard the sirens going off in the little bass part, and I live right next to the fire station for my area, so I hear sirens pretty much all day. I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound like the fire truck sirens, huh?
Okay. I'm only getting like 16 frames per second. What are you at, Alex?
Around 25.
Lame. Really? On your beast of a beastly beast?
I'm also streaming.
Oh yeah, true.
Usually when playing I get around 60.
I'm looking for this piece of paper, man. I want to find it. Oh. Is that it? Underneath.
Oh,
oh, it's a
zombies.
lore. I found a lore object, Alex.
I see. I need to remember to use this ability.
Which one?
It increases the critical hit chance of everyone in our group.
Oh, is it a ground AoE or?
Time.
I don't see this paper. Oh, there it is. Derp. Alex.
I also like the random movie references.
Which ones?
Do you remember the Wanted movie? I think it was called, the one where the guy can bend the bullets.
Mm-hmm.
I have an ability that deals a large amount of damage to your targets before jumping to nearby targets, and it's called Wanted.
Nice. That's cool.
Just like yesterday, I thought some of your abilities were the same name as Death Knight abilities from WoW.
They must be around behind this thing, and I keep pulling. Hey, it's good that we get some experience.
Yep, we do get some experience from this.
Alright. Did you hear that zombie?
Yes, I did.
I don't know if it plays the same audio for you it does for me, but that zombie just went. Alex. Adam once.
I know.
Yay.
You got a new shiny assault rifle.
Shh, baby. Yeah. Who's got a scope? I've got a scope. That's right. Ooh, I want to shoot somebody with this so bad right now. Here we go. Boom! Boom! Boom!
We kill these things too fast. I don't have time to build up resources.
Me neither. Whenever I need to heal you, I just spam my little shield spell.
Nice.
Because I don't have enough resources to cast my big one. Uh-oh. We have to go in this little tiny confined area.
I don't like this. Especially because, did you just hear a chainsaw?
I did.
Oh look, we found Derek.
I never liked the name Derek. Oh, don't cast that. No.
I don't blame you.
Oh, lame. Escape didn't work, Alex. Now I'm bleeding to death.
Aw,
Heal.
poor Adam. Well, we found Lawrence. Yeah.
Oh. He's only 6'1".
Hey,
What a
hey,
shorty.
Look, another reference. Maine. That's where most of Stephen King's books are set.
Yes, yes. Okay, there should be a piece of paper here somewhere.
Yes, there should.
I'll polish the pipe. There is a trash can on a pole.
Here, paper, paper, paper.
These little papers are so hard for me to see. I don't know why. Is that it? I found it.
You found
It's
it?
on a table right here. Yeah, don't make fun of my accent. It's alright. Do you still see it on this table?
I think I get completion when you complete it as well, which is awesome.
Okay. Sweet.
I'm gonna have to say, I do like I do find the zombie sounds and animations more humorous in DayZ.
Yeah. Well, that's because they're going like
Yeah.
like that. Remember that one? That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah. I really like the little crawling guys animations when they run.
Look at the pretty water,
hilarious.
Alex.
Crisis 2 looks better.
I've never seen it, and I probably never will.
You're right.
Found the paper, by the way.
It would probably light your computer on fire.
No, my computer is above minimum requirements. It's just I don't really like the Crisis games.
Okay, where is Joe?
I'd rather play a game that doesn't look as good and have an amazing storyline.
Well, the storyline is the amazing graphics.
Come out,
Do
come
we
out
think
wherever
this
you
game
are.
is going to last? I sincerely hope so.
Let's pray to the let's blood for the blood god, right?
Skulls
I'm
for
hoping,
the
dude.
Skull Throne.
Right. Warhammer reference, by the way.
Okay, cutscene
Oh,
with green goo going into the sewer. Can someone say Lovecraft? But in all seriousness, do we think it's going to last? In one of the previous videos of our Let's Play for this on YouTube, kind of my thoughts is it will be pay to play for maybe a year tops. Then I can see this very easily going free to play. And Funcom has already kind of designed around that by integrating a cosmetic cash shop into the game at launch. So it'll be very easy for them to make the switch to that. So I think it'll be around for a while. Not necessarily as a pay-to-play state, but I can see this game having a decent lifetime. It's different enough, the story is intriguing enough, the gameplay is, well, kind of subpar. It's still satisfactory in my opinion. I have fun with it, so those are my thoughts.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I don't know how long the 7 ability bar is gonna last,
Hopefully
but it is kind of, yeah, it is kind of, I like it a lot more than I like having 1,000 ability bars. I think it gives it a little bit more of like definitely a challenge. And it also opens it up for playstyle because, I mean, you know, you really get to choose. Okay, this is kind of hard.
Just kind of in a circle.
My first was a mage character that wasn't a melee like yours.
So did that kind of answer your question? Do you want us to talk a little bit more in depth, or?
I kind of have already noticed a very, very hardcore core group of players.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And I have to say that I've played them all. I've played EverQuest. I've played EverQuest 1, 2. I'm gonna probably play EverQuest 3 when it comes out and it's a little flash, whatever. I've played World of Warcraft. I've played Rift. I've played everything. And I think that this one, so far, I've only spent 14 ability boards in here. I've only been in one area. And I think this is the best MMO I've played.
I really like the kind of giant barnacles everywhere. One of the things that may lead to a shortened lifespan for this game is the kind of expected level of intelligence. It feels to me, at least with a lot of the investigation challenges, quests, missions, slash... whoa! And that's one of the other reasons why I like this. I have to pay attention during combat.
Yeah. I'm fighting a big, huge boss right now, Alex.
I'm not. I'm killing all of these little guys in the center room first.
Question mark? Oh, I already found him. Awesome.
I want my experience points. Yeah, that's definitely a concern, but, I mean, looking also at Age of Conan, is they do still have a active player base. It's not like it has disappeared.
There just isn't very many people playing it. I never
Yeah.
played that.
I haven't even either.
I think my dad played it. I remember my dad playing that game.
I mean, that's the cost of becoming a early adopter, is that there is always that risk with what if it just doesn't work out? What if it just kind of dies out, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, I would have bought this game even if it was absolute garbage. I am a huge Lovecraft and Stephen King fan. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Adam knows.
Yeah, he really is. But I have to say that you would have bought it, but I don't think you would have played it. Alex is can't stand when things annoy him. He can't stand it.
I would have pushed past it for a Lovecraftian inspired MMO. And I see the giant boss you were talking about.
There's a cutscene right after that. So everybody that's watching, tell us what we need to do to fix this cutscene so it'll make it better for you. After Alex beats the huge boss.
If I can.
Don't forget your ground spawn, Alex.
My what?
The one that increases your penetration, I think. The big green circle you put on the ground.
Oh, that thing. That's more of an AoE thing, but I am going to drop it anyway. It doesn't increase penetration, it adds a resource on.
Oh.
Oh god, he automatically pulls on. And I can't move.
Focus, Alex, focus. You got this.
Oh yeah, no problem.